Hey everybody, this is Javier Balderramos' Planet Texas podcast. I have Alexis coaching healthier lifestyle. How are you doing today, man?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's a nice day out here in Austin, Texas. It's a nice December. It's supposed to be cold, but it's not because we're in Texas. What about over there on your side?
Here it's warm as well. I don't know if it's warm in Texas. You just say a nice, beautiful, sunny day. So here it's warm as well. I'm tuning in from the coast of Mexico, the Pacific coast. So it's really nice weather and enjoying it.
So I wanted to bring you on and I wanted to talk about having a healthier lifestyle because we're fixing to have a new year. We're fixing to make goals. We're fixing to set like a new you for 2025. And one of the things I wanted to sit here and talk about was have a little bit of what you bring to the table. Because I was looking over your resume and you talk about crypto, you talk about strength and physiques for sculpting, you have a mindsets, your nutrition, you do no supplements, no medical, all just natural. Is that true?
Absolutely, yes. So far, we're all getting older. You don't know what's gonna come. If you need it, of course, we need medicine. It's awesome that it exists. I'm just not a fan, like if you have a little we here, we there just to take pills. If you need it, it's necessary. You need to do it. The organs, need to function correctly. But if you're that healthy that you don't need to, I would not suggest any supplements or stuff.
So what inspired you to become a body and mind coach, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I started as a Pilates instructor, giving courses in the gym next to my office job, and just doing my usual training from what I've been told. And despite my dedication, I wasn't satisfied with my body. Like I couldn't lose more weight, and the gains seemed stagnant. So this frustration led me to dive deep into understanding what's going on in the body, right? So biology, biochemistry, neurochemistry, anatomy, and physiology. So once I understood the science behind it all, I made significant changes to my routine, which worked wonders for me. So I began helping people in the gym, and eventually I turned my passion into a profession. And in 2020, I started offering help online and adding the mindset into it because I've seen, or I wanted to address the depression, anxiety brought also by COVID. And I firmly believe that healthy people are happy people. And I want to make the world a better place by spreading happiness, if that makes sense.
Well, it does. COVID really did change the entire world, no matter how people look at it. But now that we're done with COVID, we are having to like realistically readjust to what life was before that.
Or create a new one, because I don't think we're gonna like this is it and it's no more to come for reasons we don't know, and I don't want to step into that, right? But I think it's going to be a normal thing that every few years there's going to be a virus, every few years, it's going to be something. So we have to be prepared. We have to um, work on our immune system, and maybe also try to go in that direction where you have like a little pepper bell thing in your garden, or you grow something yourself, just to make sure you have everything you need in a little circle around you, I suppose.
So when I was going through your bio, you actually have strength and your physique sculpting. What is that about?
What is what about? Sorry.
You have a routine for strength and physique sculpting. What is that about?
Okay, so I believe more to train with your own body weight than the machines. Machines, I believe, is more for like people who just getting started, or for elder people, because it's super ergometric, like it's not bad for you at all, but you just train one muscle, you know. But if you're doing for example, push-ups, right? Push-ups, pull-ups, and this goes in that direction. Is functional training. You work with your own body weight. It's a whole different story, you know. First you learn balance, and especially Pilates is you work from the core, so you're strengthening the core. And I believe if you want to be fit, your core has to be the main core, you know. So Pilates fits perfect, but it's actually any kind of functional training, you know, also calisthenics or whatever people like. Everyone is different, everyone likes something different, but I'm more for functional training. It also helps you, you know how many times I slip, I probably don't walk so good, or it's like off-road here, you know, so I slip and almost fall, like I don't know how many times. And if I wouldn't be fit enough and my, you know, my core would not help me stay up and balance it out, I would have fly, I don't know where, but it wouldn't have a happy ending. Yeah. So it's also really more functional. You know, I mean, the fit body that it looks good, it's like a cherry on top, but it's not the main reason. It's about being healthy, have no pain, being fit, you know, and just balance through life, if that makes sense.
Of course it does. It will with time. So how do you yourself stay motivated and focused?
That's a very good question. I keep myself motivating by striving for a fit body without pain now and in the future. So the prospect of not needing pills and avoiding physical limitations is what drives me. For my clients, I set clear and achievable goals and celebrate small victories. I think this is very important. So for you guys out there, get small goals and celebrate them. You know, tap yourself on the shoulder and don't be like, oh, I didn't do enough again, and I didn't do. Don't worry about that. Worry about what did you do, because even 10 minutes of workout is way better than no 10 minutes of workout. You know what I mean? So whatever you did, took the stairs, or walked instead of taking the car, great job, and celebrate small victories. So I maintain also a consistent communication and provide personalized support and making the journey enjoyable and engaging.
So is there any tips or any sort of advice that you can give people who are just that are trying to get themselves motivated into being more focused in life, being more balanced, so to speak, where they want to be motivated to work out?
The thing is, it's like it comes, for example, if you start now, let's take someone who doesn't have no idea about anything, right? If you start, oh, let's start reading about what should I eat, what's healthier, then you're gonna start, oh, how can I work out, and then you're gonna start do this. So one comes with a whole bunch of it, you know. So if you start, it's like a process, or are entering into a whole new life, you know. If you start a little bit, you're going to start enjoying it and liking it and want to read more and more and more. So really, whatever and however you start is amazing. And also, I see a lot of people telling me, yeah, but isn't it more important to live a happy life than a healthy life? But what they don't understand, a healthy life is the happiest ever, because I've been there. I had my party time. I had my even self-destruction time. You know, I've been through all that. But if you have a clear mind and you have your goals, you don't want that anymore. I mean, if someone likes to party, it's all good, you know, go and party. But at some point, especially when we grow older, this stuff is boring, you know. So you do want to focus on a healthy lifestyle, and it comes with so many. Is perks the right word? Like it comes with, it's like amazing, seriously. And what I can say as just like the basic practical nutrition tips is focus on the whole unprocessed food. Incorporate plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Also, very, very important, stay hydrated. Always have your water bottle. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. And also practice mindful eating. Don't eat in front of the TV, because if we eat in front of the TV or we're busy talking or something, we don't know how much we eat. We don't pay attention. We're not eating because we're hungry. We're just going, oh, cool. And we're so into the movie and just crunching, munching and stuff like that. So more mindful eating. And another important step could be balance your plate, right? Not just proteins and carbs. A lot of healthy fats are important, like avocado or something, or clean proteins and carbs, and a variety of nutrients is very good for your microbiome. A very, very important topic. If you guys who is listening don't know what microbiomes are, there's an amazing movie on Netflix. I think it's called Hack Your Health. It's amazing. There, it's really nicely explained how important microbiomes are. In our body, we are 99.9% microbiomes. Isn't it amazing?
That sounds pretty amazing, actually. So how important is it to let them know when it comes to drinking water? Like how important is it to actually drink water? Because it seems like they want you to drink everything but water. And if the water it has to come from like Antarctica or where it is, like whatever like glacier the water comes from except the tap. Like how important is it to drink just the water?
It really depends where you're located to say accept the tap. Because, for example, I'm a big scientist loving person. So I always check the water results where they do it. I mean, here in Mexico, I will not drink tap water, right? Like that's fact. But for example, in Germany, the results are amazing. So there are people who are saying, yeah, but the pipes and this and that. But honestly, I don't know if a water bottle filled in somewhere in Timbuktu took a whole long way to us standing in the sun for days, weeks. We don't know what way that had. So it's always fresh. It's better. Like if it flows, and water should flow. So it really, really depends on the like, you should check your state's water tests, I guess, to see if you can drink it or not. And why or how much? The thing is, our whole body is made out of water, right? Like I think the human body is about 60%. Every organ is water. Our brains live in water, is in water. So everything functions so much better if it's liquid, if it's water there. And we dehydrate depending on different circumstances very, very quickly. Also, if you eat a lot of salt or salty food, salt keeps water in your body. It prevents it from hydrating, it just keeps it, and then you have issues getting it out. So yeah. So I believe that drinking a lot of water is very healthy. Yeah, I think it depends also on the body structure, on where you are, but I would say maybe around 2 liters a day. And for example, back in the days, I couldn't drink water. I didn't like water so much, right? Then I put like lemon in or these things so you can make it juicy, let's say. Or what I've started doing, because before I was just like sipping water. And then I kind of started putting it in bottles and just, how you call this when you do this?
You just chug it, just chugging the water now.
Just let it go in. Because sometimes we're so busy working and being somewhere that we forget drinking water. And with this method, I can drink like half a liter in a few seconds. It's not for everyone. You try what's best for you, but a great tip, I think, it's always carry your water bottle. Always have it present and carry it with you and drink it.
And then how are we able to help improve people's mental health? Like what are some of the simple mindful practices that you have?
Well, mental health, or let's say, why are we frustrated? Why is it that we get, at a certain point in life? Usually it's we are not where we want to be. Right? And this causes frustration. If you live in the past, if you think about much in the past, you're going to have depression. If you think too much in the future, you're going to have anxiety. We don't know what's going to come. We don't know what's going to happen. So just practice mindfulness. And mindfulness, for example, I know what people tell me, oh, I can't, my mind is so loud, it's not for me. It's not for anyone, because no one was born as far as I know, that can meditate forever, you know? So you're trying, you're telling your brain to be quiet a little and just be mindful. What is being mindful? Just be present. Don't try to not think about anything. And if you, the thoughts are always coming, right? Our brain is like a computer, but just let it go. See how the thoughts are coming, like clouds on the sky, you know, look how they come and go. And you can start with 1 or 2 minutes a day. Just take whatever it is, just take it. Stop thinking, stop talking, stop everything, and just be present. Think, feel, and stuff. There is a simple and very effective mindfulness practice. It's called five senses exercise. For that, you take a moment to pause and notice five things you can see, four things you can touch, three things you can hear, two things you can smell, and one thing that you can taste. This practice helps ground you in the present moment and can reduce stress and anxiety.
I need to remember that, actually. That's a good one. So do you have any like inspirational stories that you want to share with everybody?
Yeah, there's so many. Maybe once I worked with a client who struggled like a lot with chronic stress and therefore weight issues, because I don't want to get too deep into it, just like a little tiny thing. Often the weight issues comes with the stress, because if we're stressed, the body produces I forgot what it's called now. So this is holding the body up, holding it away from working properly. Let's make it very simple.
It's
So
not.
yeah. So through a combination of mindful eating, personalized exercise plans, and meditation, she was able to transform her lifestyle completely. And she lost weight, improved her mental health, and found a new sense of confidence. And her journey reminds me of the profound impact that holistic health can have in someone's life. And I'm very, very happy that I do have an impact, a positive impact on people's lives. And yeah.
And what are some ways that we can overcome like the faces of fear, like the fact that it's very hard to achieve this healthy lifestyle. Like how are we able to overcome this and get to the point of having a healthy lifestyle?
Um, the journey is the way, right? So don't compare your level 1 with someone else's level 10. This is the first thing you should not do. Like I said earlier, if you get up from your couch that you didn't do the past weeks, even if it's just for 10 minutes, you're so much better than you was yesterday. And this is the goal, for you to be better than you were yesterday. One practice, what is amazing, gratitude and anxiety cannot coexist. It's not working from the brain perspective. So when you're grateful, you can't feel anxiety or depression or something. So start a gratitude journey, right? Think, meditate on how grateful you are, because you will always find something to be grateful for, even if it's that you wake up in the morning and can breathe, you know, like, yeah.
So where can we find you at? Exactly.
Yeah, so you can find me under hashtag Alexis Healthy Lifestyle. You will find everything that is really
Everything that's there for them to see about you.
yes, basically. The website is in the works, so we're gonna launch this year, but you will find me on Facebook. We have Instagram. We even have a little TikTok. The main one is on Alexis Healthy Lifestyle on the Facebook, and I have two accounts. It's called Workshopzonline, where they promote the campaign as well, because there will we hold workshops and stuff like that. YouTube, I started the account, but I haven't started videos yet. I asked my followers to follow, and I want to see at least 100 followers on YouTube before I start giving out workouts for free. So this is all our goal for 2025.
And what are your future goals for 2025?
Yeah, so like I said, for the business is to expand our reach, to reach through more guides. I'm also writing guides. We have guides, workshops, and online content. And yeah, I'm looking forward to really create YouTube videos and also do podcasts. But this is something I'm still practicing, and these are my future goals.
Okay. So for everybody to know, all the links and descriptions, they will be in our descriptions of where to get to having a healthier lifestyle with Alexis. Like we're gonna have everything there, so you won't have anything to worry about. Is there anything else you wanted to add before we actually get off? Before we actually
No,
end it?
really, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. And okay, I do want to add something.
Okay.
This year ending and the new year starting, it's really, really great to practice mindfulness. You know, you can ask yourself, was 2024 how I wanted? If not, why? What could have done differently? And to have a clear vision what you want to achieve for 2025. Maybe even create a vision board. If you need any help or have any questions, feel free to come to my socials, DM me, or comment. I'm super happy to help individuals lead a healthier, more balanced life.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you, everybody.